What's up YouTube, Silver Dragons here, and in this video I want to show off my poured silver collection, and I want to talk about how much it's worth, so let's do it! Thank you so much for watching my video. I do sincerely appreciate it. If you want to learn more about investing in precious metals, or if you just want to watch awesome videos about gold and silver, make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Alright, so this is my personal collection of poured silver. A lot of the stuff in here is actually stuff that I've made, or it's trades that I've done with other silver pourers. So if you don't know what that is, it's basically when you take silver, usually you'll use something like silver shot, which is just, you know, like BBs, and but this is pure silver here. You melt it down and then you make this stuff, artwork. So you can make literally whatever you want. I recently made this knight here. It's going to go to a silver chess set that I'm working on. I've got a few pawns in there. I actually started working on a few other pieces, so I've got those here. So I'm about to have 2 knights and 4 pawns. So, you know, I'm making some good progress on the silver chess set. That'll be awesome when it's done. I'm actually getting a custom board made for that. But anyway, back to the poured silver. So when I first started my YouTube channel, I saw a lot of other YouTubers who were actually pouring silver, and this looked like a ton of fun. So what did I do? Well, I went out and bought a furnace, and I started pouring myself. In fact, the first piece I ever poured is this guy right here, the Poured Accord. Pretty cool piece. There's a cool story behind that one, but that's probably a topic for another video. In fact, there's cool stories behind almost all of the pieces in here. And the ones that I poured especially have a ton of sentimental value to me, like this one right here. I actually poured this one as I was getting out of YouTube jail. So also a topic for another video. But yeah, the freed Baggins, which brings up a whole nother thing, right? I used to be called Silver Baggins. And then there was these rounds made by MK Bars. Absolutely gorgeous. But yeah, no longer. I'm now Silver Dragons. I had to change my name because of trademark stuff. But you know what? There's just way too many stories to get into, so I'm not gonna talk about them all. But let's talk about the poured silver. So what's up with this stuff? Well, this stuff really is not meant for stacking. All right, so if you're investing in silver or stacking silver, whatever you want to call it, you're not supposed to buy this stuff as sort of like to resell in the future. This is more fun stuff, right? It's like artwork. So I got my channel round in here, the Silver Dragons channel rounds. That's a pretty cool one. I think it's number 47. Yeah, dark antique on that one. But you know, I like to buy this stuff too. I've actually bought a lot of these pieces. Let's see, there's a bunker bullion one in here. I purchased that one. But yeah, a lot of these were trades. So I think it's sort of a fun hobby to get into, right? Poured silver. It's a very rare thing. It's hyper niche, right? I mean, people that are into silver, very few and far between, and then people that are into poured silver, even less, right? So I actually took all of this silver out and I weighed it on my scale. And do you want to take a guess how much you think it weighed? Well, I'll just tell you. It weighs 140 troy ounces. Now, when I add my 2 pawns and knight, it'll be at 150 troy ounces. So I just got to clean these up a little bit, but then I'll get them added to the collection. This is the deep stack, right? The perma stack. Never going to sell this kind of stuff. But anyway, so if we just take 150 ounces and we times that by the spot price, which is right around $27 an ounce, that'll give us over $4,000 for all of this poured silver. Now, here's the thing. Poured silver typically will carry a premium. A lot of these pieces take a while to make. This one I actually picked up at Spot. Isn't that crazy? I bought that from a YouTuber who was like getting rid of his poured silver, I guess, and I jumped on it. Made by Losing Louie. Shout out to Losing Louie, another YouTuber. But because it takes so long to make these pieces, they definitely carry a premium. I mean, sometimes even double spot, depending on what it is, or possibly even more. I know I paid a lot more than that for certain things. And so it's sort of what do you like, right? Do you like collecting numismatics and coins, or do you want artwork? You know, to me, this is artwork. I think it's cool. And so I'm willing to pay a lot more than spot for this. Now, if you want to go for 2 times spot for all of this stuff here, you're looking at about $8,000. But this is actually kind of hard to sell because, again, it's hyper niche stuff. So unless you know lots of people that are into poured silver, you might not actually be able to offload this stuff. So that's the thing, right? I mean, when you get something that's super rare, it's like, okay, is anyone else even willing to buy it? So, you know, my whole theory on poured silver is if you see something you like, if it catches your eye, then buy it, you know, absolutely go for it. Sometimes they're really cool conversation pieces. Let's see, what's this one here? Little MK bars. What's that? Oh, that's the mini silver baggins. Nice. Those are super rare. And that's the prototype one too. Wow, yeah, extremely rare. So, in my opinion, if you're going to get into poured silver, you know, you should know what it is. And it's really artwork, and it's not meant to be for stacking. It's meant to be enjoyed. Now, beyond just enjoying it, for me, it's really about community, because there's so many other people out there that pour silver, you know, great artists, people that put tons of hard work into this stuff. And so I love doing trades. I love finding a new artist and seeing what they can come up with and trading them one of my pieces for one of their pieces. So if you're just wanting to buy it to collect it and have fun with it, that's totally okay. If you want to get into pouring it yourself, I think that's okay as well. You know, there's lots of people out there that pour silver. I think I probably have maybe 40 different artists represented here in my collection. But you know what? There's always room for more. And when it comes to poured silver, it really is what you make of it. You could do simple stuff like this, or you could get into crazier, more unique stuff. Polar Bear Pours has a lot of really cool stamps. I love what he's doing with his stuff. Or, you know, really the cast stuff is the most intricate. So like this little pizza right here, that's a cast piece. Really, really cool. And just fun too, you know. So if I had to put a price on all of this, I would say it's actually priceless. To me, I'm never going to sell it, right? It's in my deep stack. And so I'm going to keep on buying more poured silver, doing poured silver trades with other people out there. I hope more people get into the hobby. I think it's incredibly fun and incredibly rewarding to actually make something with your own bare hands. So I'm going to keep pouring silver myself. Now, I typically have a few things on my website, like my channel rounds that you can purchase. But honestly, I haven't really been making a lot of them recently, so they've been kind of sold out for a while. And, you know, with the price of silver going up, it's getting more and more expensive to buy silver shot. So, you know what? I'm going to keep on having fun with it. For me, it's just fun. It's a fun hobby. It's something that I enjoy. It's not something that everyone should be into. It's not something that's appealing to everyone, but for some people, it's very appealing. And so I think if you've been thinking about getting into poured silver, yeah, absolutely go for it. I mean, you know, this is my collection, but some people have way bigger collections than me. So I would say I've probably got one of the smaller collections, but hey, you know, 150 ounces, that's no trout in a bucket. So now if you're interested in watching some of the videos that I've made pouring silver, I actually have some really cool pours, like 100-ounce bars and stuff like that. I'll put a playlist up in the corner, and I'll put a link down below in the description. Definitely check out that playlist, and there's some really cool videos in there. I show how I do it, I show the process, and I also have other videos on my channel sort of teaching people how to pour silver if they want to get into it. Now, beyond all that, I do want to say a huge thanks to everyone who's bought poured silver from me, who's done trades with me. Like I said, so many cool people in this community, so many artists, so many talented individuals that just really make beautiful pieces that I could never even think of. So thanks to everyone who's been involved in this community. It's definitely one of the best communities in the world. I mean, the silver pouring community, the silver stacking community, really, really great people. And lastly, I want to say a massive thank you so much to you for watching my video, and I will see you all in the next one. Silver Dragons out.